You got
Yeah, I
them
got you
Bengals
thinking shit. Damn, they ain't even trying to play defense. Holy, like, a couple of them came
Come on,
together.
man. Give me my
And
white
they,
helmet.
damn. I'm not cutting. Oh, they collapsed. Oh, I'm here, Saint. Come on.
All right, later.
Touchdown. Come on, Saint. Oh, good. I'll take the 2. Fuck.
We're the so-called rock and roll
This is a 3. I think I'd have hit that bitch.
At First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie.
I got the corner. I got 2 corners to guard.
Midway point of the season with a good Monday night battle between the
I'm guarding 2 corners.
And the Cleveland Browns.
Oh, good foul. They all collapsing. I love it. Good shot.
Closer toward the midway point of this NFL season,
I got it.
and we're underway on EA Sports.
Got it. Off. Good D, boy. Oh, wow. We good. Yeah, shooting.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, what a matchup
I got your
we
back.
have here in the AFC North on this All Hallows Eve.
I've been through that.
Known, of course, as Halloween. Kids probably shuffling home right now from trick-or-treating, all hopped up on sugar and ready to drive
down
their
there.
parents crazy.
They gave me,
as these 2 old rivals
That's
get
my,
together here on this final day of October in a game that's been highly anticipated. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Couple of them came
Check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely frees up your guys elsewhere.
Wow,
so
good
trouble
time
already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and
It's
9.
over. He missed over defense. Yo, get up there. Good D. There we go.
Mayfield now.
Nice.
And this will be caught. It's Isaiah Hodgins. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
Ah, sneaky.
Tomlin has reached for that red challenge flag, and he'll throw it out there.
There you go. Yo, what is with the pump faking? Holy. Good pass. Green. What is with the pump faking down there? Stop cutting.
Challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have 1 challenge remaining. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. Oh, he's got a little daylight.
Big cut.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 35. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in the loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
The green is actually hot help on defense. Give me that.
That he didn't touch the ball.
Absolutely.
Hey, he should have touched him more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake. They've taken care of that.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Browns had 1 and 6 now. And whatever
got the roll. I'm
showing. Start the season
fully evaporated
now as they come in losers of
man, I baited him. Went like I was going to pick him up.
Winning breeds winning, but unfortunately, the flip side of that can be true as well because this is a club in desperate need of a spark out of somewhere. A big play on offense, turnover, takeaway on defense, something to get them pointed in the right direction. They need it quickly. But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds
I hit the wrong button. Triangle. Triangle. I should hit triangle. That's me. I hit circle. That's me. Triangle open at the hash. I fucked up.
1st down, Mayfield.
Got your paint. Yep. And now I'm leaving. Good D, boy. I got the board. Come on. Go.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it, Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made.
Flags. I know if you wanted to drive.
Mayfield.
I got us out of here.
You missed. It's Amari Cooper.
I got you.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 14. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
That's a good pass.
And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
My guy's out of here.
Like
Not
that.
yet.
What have you
it looks
seen
like he's getting ready to go.
on film that you like so much?
I got the corner.
Everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth when the ball.
My guy's not out of here. He wants the ball. Let's go.
He just comes down.
Good. We good.
And takes it away. Great hands.
Go wide, Sing. Go wide.
It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays.
Yeah, my guy's out of here. I told you.
That's something they have to be wary of as
this
game continues.
Yeah.
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
L2 triangle.
They run it again with Chubb. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid
that.
of 8.
I ain't get the turnover. I mean, they gave it to the guy that passed it last second.
Being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
It's been a pretty long opening drive.
I might just go double a little bit.
11 coming up on 3rd
That was good defense, though. I got the roll.
From the gun, Mayfield.
We need a screen, something.
It's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And his kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long.
Let's go.
Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
Holy shit.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
How can I help?
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
My AI.
And the decision
Double team him, Saints. Yep.
is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Got your help. No, don't drop. I tipped it, but they got it. Get up there, bro. Yep. I got... Oh, good boy. Oh, you chose wrong. Damn. Good try, though.
On first down, Watson. And right away, he lost the football. And this is
nothing in there from the coach.
And good field position coming up here. The football at the 12-yard line. That's probably bringing back nightmares of last week, isn't it?
No doubt about it.
Come on.
Right now, I'm looking over at the coaching staff.
Come
and I'm seeing the
on,
wheels
bro.
turning in their heads.
Look.
And you know what is happening? They're remembering how they started the season in camp, even in the offseason where they emphasized ball security, and they're wondering why the message isn't sinking in.
They had 5 turnovers last week, now 1 here in the opening quarter. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
The defense. I got AI. I got your help. Play tight. No threes. That's what I told him. They ain't gonna listen.
Successful, Charles.
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get
I got his help right there. There we go.
One direction, meaning the defense. Get them going in one
I got
direction,
the help.
and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way,
I got your help on the drive. Oh, I should have jumped.
And if you have any kind of a good back,
We good.
advantage of it and
Look at the offense setup. Stupid.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only
I'm looking. Everybody move.
So probably should have opted for the touchback.
There's no way. They got 4 people. Dot.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They'll look to get something started. They need to. Down 10-0 early as they've got it first and 10.
I have AI, which is green shoes. Redhead is the
just guard. On a first down run, call it 8 yards.
Oh, of course, he's going to pick up. Wait.
If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do
with
we
both here.
They
Hell
ran
no.
it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't
why?
That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Nope, we can do the same thing. Yep, don't worry, we just got to put a body there.
And he'll get it up near
got to put a body there.
Right at the 34 here.
Let me get away from y'all.
That one a first down pickup of 8. But you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to call out icons. I'm going to call out icons. No, I'm going to call out icons. I'm square, but I'm going to call out icons. You got a couple options. Oh, he mushed past me. Okay.
On first down.
Okay.
Man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play.
Oh, Dex, hold on.
That slant, a lot of people call it an extension of the running game.
Yep, come on, I set you up, coach. Come on, let's go.
Set you up.
All right, let's go.
You often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
I don't know how I got switched to the real person, but I'll stay up here.
From the gun, here's Swift. And only a couple for him there as the tackle is made at the 42.
Oh! I didn't get a block. Holy!
Second and short yardage. That's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And that's a nice
I didn't get a block. That's yo, we played great defense. This game gonna come down to the wire. We gotta start making stops. I'm blitzing. Oh, my bad.
And it looks like we've got a time check
you got him.
6 DBs in the game.
I almost got in your way. Yeah.
They'll try and run here with Swift. Uses the stiff arm.
Hey, crash. L2, heavy L2. Heavy L2.
12 yards.
Redhead might run back, so I might not throw it. Oh, he made it. Yeah, Redhead ran back. He played defense. He like us.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line.
Good fucking pass.
Moving that defensive front backwards.
Damn,
but also like what the runner's giving us too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Oh! Come on, man. They gotta give me that. They gotta let me pick that up and go, bro.
And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting
I got his help.
Way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for
there it is.
And a first?
We learning them.
There's no doubt in my mind
Stay
that
back
not many
for
guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the
Yes,
first
sir.
half of the season. He's been a
Nice
big
reveal.
play guy from the word go and continues
I'm
to
blitzing
be
him at half court every time. I'm playing back, covering all pass angles.
From the red zone now, Watson.
Yep.
And it is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bengals are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Now I'm getting active on him. I got his drive.
10-0 the score after
AI is resetting it. I'm bumping. I'm bumping yours, Saint. Let's go. Yeah, that's. I'm figuring out where to go, where to help the best. They look like, what are they shooting? 6 for 11? No, 5 for 10. All right, yeah, they ain't shooting like that. We good. As long, I think they listen to me, Saint. They go on the 3-line, coach. They forcing the drive. They paying attention. Go and one. And one. Look at that crash though. 2 of them came down. Yours and the triangle, I think, came down. I'm running back on D if you miss. Made it. Yes. I like when I got
first and goal, and they got to be thinking
see, I got the help here.
Right
He gonna go to the 3-point line. I'm waiting for him. Coming this way. Watch him.
Swift.
Yeah, I'm here. I'm going to fall for it back. Yep. Good D, that's all. Crashing with you. Yep, good shit. Going that side, Saint. Cut across. Got you. Yep. Give him space. Let's work. Back. Back. I'm back. Oh. Why you not going to point guard, man? Look at me saving the day. We good, Saint. We good. Guard somebody. Oh, that's my AI. Of course. I'm guarding the point guards. They put me on him. And then he not guarding nobody. That's the crazy part. Why'd he cut? Why'd he cut? Why'd he cut? Why'd he cut?
Here in this second quarter.
He ain't gonna shoot. They reached for the steal, but was nowhere near it. So they just stopped and I got you. I'm not passing. Nobody cutting. Maybe up. Maybe Saints. Off. Wow. I don't know, that was good. That was a perfect, that was 2K though. That was a perfect catch. Like it barely hit the rim. He caught it and dunked it with .2.
DeAndre Swift, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are back within a score.
And as many
there we go. Thank God. What the?
We hear the word finish all the time, don't we? And on that play, the back
actually
actually finished getting into the end zone, breaking the last tackle. Tried to wrap up, tried to use the proper technique. Just wasn't.
I'm the only person that took a 3-point. I ain't even shoot. I ain't shooting shit. What is this offense? You can shoot though. Spark him up. We help him out because he way out the play.
Tucker now to kick it away.
Look, now this is like, why are we not guarding anybody? Okay, got you. Got you. It's just, no, but it's just that so many people always left open. Like, I'm just like, I'm on Real Person, so. Good shit. I got your board. Transition. Let's go. I had an opportunity to crash right there, so I'm going to take it.
About to get started. In the midst of
you had to contest the shot.
Not so rosy losing streak. They've got the open week though coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days, and it actually releases your mind.
No, don't cut.
If they lose
Jesus.
This one, that mindset.
Oh, why would he cut with you?
Why? And they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
So after the run for no gain,
here's let him stay outside so he can kick it for the 3. Green. I got your middle. Come on. Oh, good foul. Good foul. He's smart.
First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
Barney sold the go route really well. Thought he was going deep, then curled it back inside for a nice completion.
DBs love when they pump the brakes, don't they?
Yeah, that's really a whole lot of fun. It's almost like you said, listen, if you're going to sell the go, just go.
Rebound.
Let's see who's faster.
Oh, I know. Time out for the 3 seconds. We got 3 left.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
Stay outside, Saint, yeah.
Good strong throw catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been
no! That's not what I wanted to get a meter dunk. I wanted to get a meter dunk, but it's all good. Come on. I got it back. Oh, coach. Damn. Sorry, we're back.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Come on.
And not a common
got your corner, come on.
This drive, a momentary setback for this passing game.
Come on, there we go. Now we making passes. Come on.
Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
All right, pass that ball.
Here now is second.
Give me that.
Again from the 41.
Yeah, come on. Now we're working. Get up there.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb.
What the fuck? He's there. Why didn't he put his hand up? But that's not his man. He's not supposed to. Got me.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come.
Come on, Saint. Let me bring this motherfucker up, coach. Come on, let's go. Defense. I got lock take. Hopefully I get a steal here.
marker at the 31. It's third down.
Get there. We good, we good.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And complete to Zach Ertz.
Crashing the paint for you. I got box on, big man. Holy shit, what a shot. That's good offense. Fuck, he got ball. It's his, it's his. You got corner. L2 act. Oh, good setup, good setup. They had you though, but the good setup, good setup. They had a little pick and pop, little movement there.
He's got a man, it's his fullback. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland.
Wow!
Reggie Gilliam, his first touchdown on the year. And the Browns' decision to go.
I'm trying to get this, and I ain't gonna get it. I ain't gonna get it.
To go for one and kick the extra
yeah, I got you. This side. I'll let y'all go up. Everybody get up. Everybody get up. Don't send no screen, please. Coming to you, Saint. Come on, man. I know these people, bro. I know these people. I'm watching them the whole game. Anytime anyone get past free throw line, they dropping. I'm helping them.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
Oh, he's smart. He gets my AI. All right. That's all right. He gets my AI. Not smart. I got you. I'm on the bottom side. Come on. I'm looking. I missed the triangle. That was a good cut. No way. Oh,
the Bengals drive about to get going.
Oh my God. Oh my God. OBT. I like y'all. The triangle keeping us in it. Who the fuck you alley-ooping to? Nobody. Hey, look, if we get a stop, I'm holding the ball. They gotta foul me.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys.
All right, I got AI.
And put the ball in the
playing the 3-line. Double team because he went for the steal. We'll live with that. Oh, good block. All ball. Good game over. They got a foul. 23 seconds. We just gotta get it. I'm not coming down yet.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have now allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They right at the rec symbol. Yep. You have to do it again. Oh, I'm inbounded. Go to the right corner. Right corner. Get there. Yep.
A shotgun snap for Watson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their
we had to use some strategery, coach. We had to use some strategery.
On that last play and force him to try and throw through contact.
I'm telling you. Yo, I ain't gonna lie. They lucky I had an AI. I was still doing some help, but they lucky. If they had AI, oh man, this game would have been harder. Yo, this defense. He missed.
They'll try and set up
that's
the
game.
screen to Swift.
Good game, boy. Good game. They had a couple of purples and golds in there. Good game, Shane. But we were smarter. We were smarter, coach. We were smarter. I had my Draymond 5-5-5. Let's get it. 2 steals. Did we had to do, coach. Got the W. They play 2K. They don't understand, coach. They don't understand, coach. They don't understand. Yo, good runs, man. Good runs. We might get you tomorrow. We get Lou and shit, man. Always a pleasure.
Yeah, I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be ready.
Yeah. We have to do it. All right, peace. Good luck.
Later.
Yep.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Now they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They got to take care of business first.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, alert 33.
Throwing again on second down. Mayfield letting one fly deep for Cooper. It got his man complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one good for 37 yards. Mayfield on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And Chubb will try the middle here. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Well, this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting them to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield will find Hodgins there complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. They go up the middle with Chubb. Oh, he bowls over it. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. A first down throw for Mayfield. Throwing for Chubb, complete on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Mayfield looks to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
On 3rd and 1, here's Mayfield. The pass caught by his running back, Nick Chubb. Touchdown! Nick Chubb. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Bengals drive about to get going. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. Watson's throw pulled in by Woods. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Caleb Farley. And the Browns will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, The head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He will find his man Chase complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. But let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing, Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Zach Ertz has it complete. The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further. So the defense able to force the interception and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it. So they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides to be thrilled with that.
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive. At least 3.
What up, Lou?
Are you trying to say that there's a 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit, as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Watson on first down. It's knocked away and incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Watson. He rifles one that's intercepted. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team is struggling to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
I wanted to play my game. This motherfucking.
And that's going to be caught from
I thought I was gonna be home once
I think he said he was home, right?
20-yard touchdown. And the
I said I'm home.
the interception on defense.
Oh, I thought that was him saying he was home.
6 points. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed by the replay official. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after, right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like
Odell Beckham Jr. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 75 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play, because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
Impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the first down sack. Watson. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Browns are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
You losing?
A whole lot has gone right for this defense in this ball game, but that's something right there. Still in the third quarter. It would take something around miracle territory for a comeback, but maybe that's a start.
It certainly is, and they're definitely showing that there's some fight
still left
in them. Yeah. Hasn't been a banner day, but they're trying their best to put that disappointment behind them and find ways to make plays.
Sean Watson guy.
The Browns drive about to get started.
Back off his
the offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
Well, how about that? The defense's first sack. It doesn't come from one of the usual suspects up front. It comes from the secondary.
Yeah, I think they caught the quarterback off guard a little bit because he wasn't able to account for the possibility of that blitz and change the blocking assignments. He comes through and puts him on the ground.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and they're able to bring him down at the 20. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Mayfield. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
After the interception, here's Watson. Open man downfield is Woods. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
On 1st and 10, Watson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. He's certainly one of those quarterbacks that can burn you with his mobility, but that time able to hem him in and get him to the ground.
Perfect descriptor right there about how they kept him in the pocket. Excellent.
Under pressure, they got him again. Adolphe Onway showing off the pass rush skills.
So once again, they dial up the pressure and get home and get a sack. It brings up a 3rd and long, but it's really not an unmakeable one, especially considering they just gave up back-to-back sacks.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? He'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Tucker's kick is good, and that will cut the lead down to 3 scores at 24. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Did y'all play 2K?
I got home too late, man. I had practice tonight. Saints and Magic was playing, and then when I got home, Spook had already hit me up after work about playing on Magic.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look at...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for a Bengals TD. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had
still
1 week
throwing
ago.
picks.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. Tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
Looking to maybe throw for it here, Watson. And now the pressure gets there, and he
my line sucks and we keep this right up the middle.
That deficit stays right where it is. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here's Tremon Smith. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Browns drive about to get started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. you're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Finding Ertz again.
Yeah, you just throw a bitch in the middle. Nobody goes and do it.
Before they work it across midfield. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Final minute now in the 3rd quarter. First down, Mayfield. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught. Touchdown, Browns. Jamar Chase, 46 yards. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final
I mean, we only did the
seconds
first 10 rounds of fantasy, man, and then the computer dropped the rest, so that corner's set.
Extra point right down the middle. And they open the lead up now to 25. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
Anytime my bitches out, you just throw them off of the beach, you know.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if the game believed their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. And again, it's Chubb. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Here's Mayfield.
Oh, my God.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown.
Murray
Cooper, 39 yards. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point safely through. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
That man Smoot don't give a fuck.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Where we stand right now, the fourth quarter is pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things for this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Robert Woods, 20, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Cincinnati score. So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
And they're going to get the two-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last two drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes third down tougher. Third down and 9.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively, because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. To throw, Mayfield. And that one complete to Hodgins.
Oh, fucking corner.
Well, he's
Fuck.
free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Browns. Isaiah Hodgins, 74 yards. And the Browns add on to their lead, and they appear poised to break this long losing streak. The point after is good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Robert Woods, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Tucker now to add the point after. And the lead is down to 24.
Makes the score Browns 55, Bengals 31. Justin Tucker sets the kickoff.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point.
It freeze?
Down, and he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on third down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And even 150 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. And they will take a knee here.